guys, it is time for our Affix or Affix of the week. We haven't done these in a couple of weeks, so I am going to do this one with you. Now, normally I post this PDF right down below and I have you fill it out and after you watch the video. But guess what? I'm not going to post this. Excuse me. I'm not posting this anymore for you. You guys are having trouble following the video and going along with me and figuring it out. And you never know what to write down on your paper. So after this video, you'll be done with the assignment. So you're going to do the assignment with me. So my hope is as we do this together, and I'm going to be doing it on a regular sheet of paper. As we do this together, by the end of the video, you'll be able to take a picture and submit it without having to do anything by yourself. So get out a piece of paper and let's start with folding it. So you are going to need 6 boxes on your paper. So go ahead, fold it hot dog style in half. And after you fold it hot dog style in half, I want you to fold it again, but this time you're going to do it in thirds. So normally what I do is I fold this side up first. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this side up next to it. Sometimes it doesn't come out all that great, but okay. So when you do that, I want you to open it up, get out your pencil, and I'm going to use a black marker so that you can see what I write. And I want you to draw your lines. So this is about what it should look like. Now, I know it's not perfect, but that's what we're going to go with. And we are going to learn, this is affix number 5. So like right up here in the corner, put affix number 5. And our affix is actually a prefix, and it is pre. So write pre. Okay, so let's go look at our example sentences. For anybody that forgets how to do this, let's go look at it. So our affix is pre. Our first example sentence is, after I saw the preview for the new Avengers movie, I was so excited for the movie to come out. And example sentence number 2 says, the iPhone 11 was available for pre-order 2 months before it was released in stores. All right, so now that we have our 2 sentences, we're going to go through and we're going to break them up. So, write on your paper number 1, and then leave a couple lines and put number 2. So our first sentence gave us the word preview. So write preview. And then our second sentence gave us the word pre-order. So when I ask you on that very first box on your assignment, which I mean, you're doing it with me today. You won't always do it, but you're doing it with me today. When I ask you to break it down, what I want you to do is break it into the root word and the affix. So you need to draw a line between the affix and the root word. Well, I told you the affix was pre, right? Pre. So pre, and then I'm going to draw my line. Preview. And then on this one, I have pre-order. So I'm going to draw my line and break it into preview and pre-order. So go ahead on your paper, break it down. Okay, so you should be done with that. If at any time I'm going too fast and you need me to slow down, pause the video and catch back up. So in this box, we're going to make a prediction on what we think pre means. So I want you to write, I think pre means, and then you'll fill in the blank there. But guess what? I'm going to reread the example sentences to you. Listen, and then make a guess. What do you think pre means? So you're going to write, I think pre means, and then tell me what you think it means. So let's look at the sentences. After I saw the preview for the new Avengers movie, I was so excited for the movie to come out. Or the iPhone 11 was available for pre-order 2 months before it was released in stores. So based on what I just read you and those sentences you just read, what do you think pre means? Write it down on your paper. What do you think pre means? Again, if you need to pause the video, please pause the video. Okay, so we are going to now, we have two things to do on this one. The first one tells us to use a dictionary to find out the meaning of this affix. And then the second one tells us how does the affix change the base word. So I went ahead and I did the work for us. And I looked on the dictionary. It's actually Merriam, excuse me, Merriam-Webster. And pre is a prefix, and it means in advance, beforehand, in front of. So it means before, after we looked it up. So write down before. I'm going to write also in front of. And I'm going to put prior to. Prefixes sometimes have multiple meanings. So all of those are kind of the same thing, just said a little bit different. But write those down. Those are the meaning of your prefix. So now I have a question on our paper that says, how does the affix change this base word? Well, I'm telling you, when you add an affix, a prefix, a suffix to a base word, it changes the meaning. So pause the video if you need to and write that down on your word. Now, this is draw a picture. So I'm not going to tell you what to draw. You can draw anything you want to, but it's supposed to be, the picture is supposed to be something that helps you. Remember that pre means before or in front of or prior to. So I'm going to draw a picture that helps me. You draw a picture that helps you. So what I'm going to draw while we're just sitting here is a stop sign. And I'm going to draw me standing in front of the stop sign. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind, but it is. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of in front of is standing in front of a stop sign or either sitting in front of my car in front of a stop sign. I don't know why, but whatever comes to mind when you think of pre, draw it right there. All right, down below, we have to find examples. We can use it in the dictionary. We can use our brain. And this tells us to find 3 to 5. Today, we're only going to find 3. So the first, we can't use the examples we've already done. So the first example, when I hear pre, I always think of preschool. So let's use preschool. When I think of pre, I think of prepay, because I can prepay something. And I also think of prevent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these 3 and we're actually only going to pick 2. And we're going to write 2 sentences using those. So my sentence, and your sentences can be different than mine, but you have to use the words that I did. So your sentences can be different, but use these same words. So I'm going to say, I did not attend preschool when I was little. And so I used preschool there. And then I'm going to say prepay. I'm going to say, prepay or prevent. Yeah. I'm going to say prevent. I take vitamins to help prevent illness. All right. Those are my 2 sentences. So come up with your own, or you can, if you didn't come up with your own, you can use mine. All right, guys, I love y'all so much. This is ready to turn in, so you just take a picture of this paper and turn it in until I think you guys are ready to do it on your own, which has not happened yet, but I know it will. We're going to continue to do it together in the video. So you're done with one assignment, take a picture of it and turn it in. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Have